Hello. Sorry about the wait, gamers. I'm having some technical difficulties. Could I get a 4 in chat, please? Also, I hope you can hear me. You can, right? Right. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, hopefully everything's good. Yes, yes? Yes, yes. Okay, fingers crossed. Anyway. Anyway. Hello, everyone. My throat's a little sore, that's weird. I never noticed that. It's crazy, I never noticed that because I'm not talking before I stream. And then I start streaming and I'm like, wow, that feels wrong. Oh, I think it's just dry, maybe. I don't know, the air is quite dry, I think. But anyway, hello, everyone. Oh, my makeup looks funny. So, I wasn't really paying attention when I was doing it. And I have like a palette that has like a blush, a highlighter, and a bronzer. And the bronzer and the highlighter on either side of the blush, and they're the same like size. And I wasn't paying attention, and I put the bronzer where I put the It looks a little silly, but it's fine. Anyway, hello, we got some 4s in chat. Thank you very much for the watch streak. Kaiserped, Grumpy, hello. Remember when Foxer did the worm? Stream was so much different then. Yeah, back when Foxer did the worm, I miss the old Foxer. She finally got a tan. True, it's the tan. It is the tan. I hope you're all doing as well as you possibly could be. All things considered. Let me put my AirPods away so as not to be rude to you all. You got games on your phone? That's what I'll be thinking in the back of my head. Anyway. Feeling blue? 40 minutes? She must be stock trading. No, I was having technical problems. I have things I want to talk about with Tomodachi Life, but I won't get into that. Anyway, besides, market doesn't open for like, what, 35 minutes? Hey, if April showers bring May flowers, what do April snows bring? It's snowing? Where are you where it's snowing, if you don't mind me asking? That seems pretty extreme. Hacker? What are we hacking? What are we hacking? Is this audio good? Can you guys hear me well? Or is it a little muffled? Is it a little muffled? Sounds good? Awesome. So, Tomodachi Life. Oh, I've been playing it. Oh, have I been playing it? Unfortunately, the major issue that I keep encountering with Tomodachi Life at this point into the gameplay is that I'm not sure who I should be adding to, you know, my roster of characters. Which is fine, you know, that's a great problem to have, I guess. But still, I'm not sure who I should be putting in Tomodachi Life. I'm really not. There have been pretty much no interesting additions to people since you guys last saw me play. Sorry to disappoint, but one thing that has happened is the relationships between different characters on the island have definitely progressed. Off the top of my head, I cannot tell you the current getting alongness of every single I don't know what to call them, characters. It's kind of like a reality TV show if you think about it. I don't know how to explain every single character or every single me and their relationship with everyone else, but they have developed. Many things have developed. Has chat fallen in love? So I don't think chat has fallen in love. I don't think so. But I did. I added Wonyoung. I don't know why. I think I just thought, oh, she's like you know, someone who I could probably recreate the face of fairly easily, who's like a celebrity or something. Wonyoung was the most recent person to be added, and she was the first to fall in love, which was really interesting to me. Any guesses in chat of who she went for? Of who Wonyoung went for? For those of you who don't know, Wonyoung is considered the it girl of the current K-pop scene. She's considered very beautiful, very glamorous, but also kind of, you know, just girly, just very girly. She's Wonyoung, you know. Did not expect the Wonyoung wildcard. I am so glad I added her because it's been very interesting. But let's guess. Let's guess a little who Wonyoung fell for. Because it happened very quickly. For Whoa Vicky. Whoa Vicky has been pretty much like a sleeper character, both literally and figuratively. Whoa Vicky sleeps a lot. Like, as a character, she is asleep all the time, which is really weird. I don't know why she's asleep so much. Hugh Morris? Wait, what do you mean? Who the hell is Hugh Morris? Can't go you. Chad? Yup. Wonyoung fell for Chad. Why? I don't fucking know. I have zero explanation for that. Wait, I forgot. Who the what? Is that like your character thing? I don't. What's huge? H-U-G-H. I didn't add. Wait, I'm so confused. I feel like actual Whoa Vicky sleeps all the time too. I have zero information to back this up. She just seems like a real napper. I believe that. Yeah. Thank you, Alden Michaels, for the watch stream. 5-stream watch stream. Ooh. I want there to be cooler things you guys can do to redeem the watch streak stuff. I wish watch streaks weren't directly associated with channel points because I feel like they should be a different metric. Personally. Oh yeah, also I did reset the goals for the week since it is a new week. This week is completely within April, correct? Yes, it is. Okay. Cool, good enough. I did have the goals for last week still bleeding into Sunday, but it's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. What does clavicular think about Wonyoung? Oh, I have incredible information on top of the fact that Wonyoung has fallen for Chad. Incredible. So does anyone want to guess what her connection is to clavicular at this point? What Wonyoung's connection to clavicular is at this point? Yeah, it feels a bit weak, only getting like 450 no matter the length, but I like that Twitch is trying stuff. I love when Twitch tries stuff. It's been so many years that I'm probably allowed to talk about at least the fact that it occurred, but many years ago, Twitch reached out to a bunch of streamers, and paid them to talk to, certain members of like, I don't remember the exact department, but people who were involved in like creating the fun little things in chat, paid us to talk to them for like an hour. And I was shown a lot of different internal, things that ideas that they were throwing around, and I had to in real time sit there in like a Zoom call and explain what I thought. And let me tell you, they were getting real funky with the ideas. They have utilized, I think, a total of zero things they showed me, but they have since implemented some of the things that both me and I'm sure other streamers told them to. A large part of that was the ban tools, because at that time there were no tools for banning. There was no extra security for them trying to recognize people who are from the same IP address. There was no such a thing as shadow banning. None of that. It was just make a new email, new account, in. That's it. People could do it over and over and over again with no hurdles, no problems, nothing. And there was also no ability to, there's no ability to like, how do I put this? To just mute people. You couldn't do that either. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I didn't hate some of the stuff they showed me, but I did point out like a really big flaw in one of the things they showed me, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't think of that." I don't think I'm allowed to talk about it. It's been years. I'm sure they scrapped those things, but just for my own sake, I won't talk about it. But it was, they told me it was fine that I was allowed to talk about that it happened. So But yeah, trust me, they got real funky with the ideas. So they do all sorts of experiments. How things actually get through to being on Twitch, I'm not quite sure. Anyway, does anyone want to guess what the relationship between Chad and Won Young happens to be in Tomodachi Life right now? Hugh Morris was the clown from the trailer. Oh! Right, yes. Yes. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a big hint. They're roommates. They're like best friends. They're the first people to move in together. Clavicular and Won Young. Really unexpected pairing. Extremely unexpected pairing, in my opinion. Yeah, Watch Streak is messy. I just typed into YouTube clavicular Won Young as if anything would come up for that. Anyway, I'm just gonna show you who Won Young is. What's like a good Won Young clip? Is there such a thing? The Won Young mindset. Oh my god. I just want like a clip of her just... Why am I getting all these videos recommended to me about this one Twitch streamer guy who I swear to god I've never seen in my life, but everyone's talking about him? Well, I'm not saying who cares isn't like, oh, he's irrelevant. I'm like, why does everything assume I care? I don't know anything. I don't know anything about this person. Oh, I have to show you guys who Won Young is. In Korea, they like to call her Won Young ETF because of all the brand deals she has. Hold on. Yo, what's up, clown? Alright. This was really good because if you don't know anything about her brand deals, I guess this explains it. But check, just a hoodie. Just a hoodie. How are you, clown? Oh, guys, what's the keyboard command for switching the lock on the function keys? I always forget. Chilling, waiting for work. Oh, you're like waiting outside of it? But hello, subverts. Hi, Blackberry King. What's up? Clavicular K-pop arc would be wild. I wonder if he has like a Korean fan base because I feel like it might resonate. FN Escape, please tell me you're not trolling. Let's see if that worked. No, it didn't work. Do a spin? Hell fucking no! What the fuck? You couldn't pay me $1 million. No, that just didn't do anything. Hold on. How to... Press FN. It's supposed to be FN Escape, yeah. Someone told me what to do once, but I just don't remember. Damn it. This says shift in FN. Actually, you know, I think someone did tell me to do this once and they told me a specific shift button. Like, it wouldn't work with... No. Whatever. That's gonna make my life 10 times more annoying. But yeah, everything on Google says FN, law, and escape. Yeah, it doesn't work. Everyone says on ThinkPads, like on laptops, just normal keyboard. Is it different for Windows 11? Here, I'm putting the music back on. Until I get this. Hold on. Because I know I'm gonna get really annoyed if I don't figure it out. I'm gonna do it really quick. Okay. Oh! My keyboard was set to Mac. Let's see, did that fix it? Yep, got it. Okay. My bad. Anyway. I'll probably be asleep now. Alright, so I feel like this provides like good context into like who she is. This is a beer ad, by the way. Oh no, we need captions. Okay, I'm gonna have to read the captions for you guys. Fuck. I'm gonna have to read them. How unfortunate. How unfortunate. Okay. Dear L. Okay. Cheers. Oh right, I had the weirdest dream last night. What was it about? Sips beer. I was on a bus heading somewhere. I was just sitting there and someone kept staring at me. You know, I guess I looked perfect, even in my dreams. Wait. Excuse me. Yes? Is that... Oh, right. It's Tommy Jeans. No, I mean this one. So the joke there is that she has a Tommy Jeans sponsorship, and she thought he was asking about her sweater, but he was asking about the beer. Anyway, yo, what's up, Foxers? Subvert's hot take. Yo, thanks for the watch, Street Clown. That's a joke. It's a new flavor, right? Actually, it's been out for a while. Jim Bean Highball Peach. I've never seen this in my life. Peach. Crazy, right? And suddenly, you came out in my dream. Jim Beam Highball? How's that different from the other highball? It's just a highball, and this is the Jim Beam Highball. Made with real whiskey, Jim Beam Highball Plain. This is Amuse. That's a makeup sponsorship she has. Then I heard something, so I turned to look, and some guy was shouting. Ahem. Thirsty? When you want to oh, that caption disappeared so fast. When you want to shout refreshingly. Jim Bean Highball Peach. Refreshing, right? I'm even cooler in Eider Sheer, another sponsorship she has. Grumpy, did you miss the context of this? The beer company decided this would be a funny ad to do, because the whole meme of Won Young when it comes to like all these brand sponsorships is that she has like a comical amount of brand sponsorships. So I guess the beer company was like, let's just put all your sponsorships in the sponsorship and make it a joke. And then from the forest, I like you.
너도 내가 좋니?
Do you like me too?
널
I wanna bite you. No,
깨물어주고 싶은 상품.
not too fresh to bite Jim Beam. Jim Beam pineapple. Wait,
근데 네일샵은
when did you even go to a nail salon? Nail salon? Wonyoung uses dashing diva.
아무튼 스프레 치고 나왔는데.
Anyway, I pushed through the forest. Press on nail sponsorship.
무슨 촬영장이.
And suddenly I was on a filming set. She looks amazing. Wow, she looks different today.
에어랩 했어요.
I did air wrap.
했어요.
I also did Jim Beam. What makes it different? It's all right here, Jim Beam White. Cut. Good, good. Nice one, Wonyoung. 5 stars. Jim Beam Highball has
5개.
5 flavors. 8 Jim Beam bottles in total. After the shoot, on my way home. Wait, I put this on in the morning. Why is it still so silky? So soft and moisturized.
케라스타즈가
Carrot teeth. Its smoothness is next level.
끝내줘요. 끝내주는.
Smoothness beyond the next level. Jim Beam honey.
뭔 소리야?
What are talking about? So what happened after that? Oh, right. I stop at... Oh my god, the captions.
일이 어떻게 된 건데?
아 맞다.
This is how I dream. To be fair, if you were Wonyoung, you might have dreams about this. Because think about all the shoots you're doing. Think about it. Oh, right. I stopped by a convenience store on my way home.
계산하려고
I opened Worry Won Banking
우리
to
원을
pay.
켰는데 조금
And my savings had matured, so I grabbed some snacks. One more.
놓치지 않았죠? 진정.
So the joke there is, oh my god. She has so many. Okay, the joke there is her name is Wonyoung, and like won is like the currency. And so when she did the banking sponsorship, the catchphrase was "won more." It would be like saying if someone's name were Dollar and they were banking, they said dollar more. And
놓치지
caught that,
않았죠?
right?
진정. 놓칠
A flavor you can't miss. Jim Beam Highball Ginger.
진정. 그러고 나서
And then,
헐.
whoa,
우와. 근데 부스터 프로
Booster Pro is insane. Whoa, this is crazy.
아니 그래서
So what happened after that?
아
Oh,
그리고
and then... Even I don't know all these. My alarm went off, so I woke up. Aw, come on.
알아?
But you know what?
지금도
This still might be a dream.
뭐래?
Oh, please. Whatever, whatever. And they all cheer. Still fun, though.
함께 즐길 준비.
Jim Beam, ready to enjoy together? Then it's all the brands that participated in the ad for the Jim Beam vibes. Yeah. So anyway, that's who I added into the game, and this is who Clavicular's roommate is in my Tomodachi Life island. There's your introduction to Wonyoung. You're welcome. Anyway,
빈 하이볼.
I don't even think when they started her beer sponsorship she was old enough to drink. It was something crazy. Anyway. You know, I feel like they'd get along. This ad is too confusing. What am I supposed to buy again? So here's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get so drunk that you buy all of them. That's my interpretation. Yeah, everything. I don't even... That was a lot of stuff. I mean, if I had offers like that coming in, I would just take everything. That's not... I know off the top of my head there are other things I think that she has sponsorships for that I'm just not remembering, but she has so many. Like an insane amount. I know she... I think there was like contact lenses. What else? Her skincare thing was Medicube, which they glossed over in that. I don't know, but she has a lot. It's more than what was shown there. She's the everything bagel of corporate sponsorships. Yep, they call her Wonyoung ETF. They say her portfolio is just so diversified. Anyway. ETF, yes. Wonyoung ETF. Unless it was unethical or something. I mean, Yeah, I don't necessarily think. At that point, I think it would come down to personal preferences, like the whole alcohol sponsorship thing. If she's fine with it, it's whatever. League of Legends sponsorship when? Speaking of that, I was saying before, guys, which one do you think will happen first? A Cat's Eye League of Legends sponsorship or a Roblox Cat's Eye sponsorship? There was a Cat's Eye Roblox sponsorship over the weekend. Me looking around the room trying to figure out ETF. It's what is it? Something traded funds, exchange traded funds. It's just like a clump. It's a clump of it's just like when an index is being tracked and there's like a price assigned to it, but it's usually a mix of different accounts. So it's an investing. You can invest in like a singular ETF that's a bunch of different companies. So she's Wanyang ETF, like she's the ETF is what they're saying, I guess. Wanyang ATF sponsorship next. Pump me up, bro. Stonks. People notes. I come to Fox's channel to learn things like ETF. Yes. This is the best place to learn that. Yes. There's no other better resource online. This is the place. Put sunglasses. Yep. Nerd. Yeah, that's who's on my island. I'm having fun with it. I've purposefully not gone out of my way to watch any YouTube videos or any content of other people's islands because I don't want to get influenced. I want to get it all myself. I want to do it all myself. Stalks only go up to the moon. Diamond hands. So true. They only go up ever. That's all that ever happens. Only up. Only up. True. No, I'm not trying to open studio. Oopsies. I'm gonna open Roblox player. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Speaking of investing in things. Does anyone here buy like what are they called? Bullions? Like coins? Like silver or gold coins? I had a friend who was attempting to get into that like a long time ago. Buy gold? So I've heard. But many years ago, I had a friend who was trying to get into it, but ultimately didn't really want to get that far into it because it just didn't seem like the most convenient thing. I'm learning stock trading of late because AI will take away my job soon. Oh, I see. I'd ask what your job is, but you don't have to disclose that. What are you trying to learn about stock trading? You forgot where you buried your doubloons? Fair. Right, you could buy a gold and silver ETF. See, yeah, with all these things, everything's interconnected, guys. It's never just in isolation. You can get a gold or silver ETF, yeah. But is there anyone who specifically purchases the physical, like, silver or gold or whatever else? I don't know what people buy. You know, like the little, like, it almost looks like a little card with the tiny little rectangles. No, I have all my cash in T-bills. I don't know what the hell that is. What are you trying to learn about gold and silver ETFs, Jay? Physical coins? I must have bought it after watching Money Heist. When I used to think to myself, damn, I wanna see what it's like to be live for extended periods of time. You know, the old school way. You could think of a newscaster, you could think of a talk show host, but all those things were... It's not the same. They weren't for a truly extended period of time. So you know what I turned to? QVC and HSN, and holy shit, I will always mark that as a point where It was the perfect, like, nothingness. Oh, QVC's dead? I was told many years ago they were not doing well. But, oh my god, it was so funny to watch people on QVC for hours. Just hours straight. It was insane. They have all the endurance in the world to just sit there and repeat themselves. It's crazy. If it hasn't yet, it was announced. They were, oh my god, I didn't know. RIP QVC. That's crazy. I thought HSN had merged with them, so that's a bit insane. I guess that would mean HSN's going down too, or maybe they separated. I don't know. But gold or silver, like doubloon, seems like the kind of thing they would have sold on QVC or something like that. You know? Wait, really though? I'm looking this up. QVC. The website is still out. Let's see. QVC's US parent company files for bankruptcy. Uh-oh. Streaming media. Friendly TV, Internet Protocol Television. What the hell's Friendly TV? Weird, okay. Internet Television Protocol, that's very interesting. What's the most recent? That's weird, I can't find anything on Wikipedia that talks about them shutting down. It clearly is not good if they're filing for bankruptcy, though. Do you think gold is going to go up in a recession? Oh, I know nothing about gold. That's what I was going to ask you guys about. If anyone here is someone who knows about or purchases or knows about choosing to purchase physical gold or physical silver. I'm EP, my eyes have not adjusted. Same. I gotta drink my... Oh no, it was 5 days ago. Oh no! Oh wow, the nails look like we've done some damage? What do you mean? Huh? Like we've done some damage. Morning, y'all. Hello, K-Jim. What's up? Perfect time to launch a replacement. We do QVC, but instead of consumer products, we sell jobs. Do people buy those? Oh, Tim Apple. Tim Apple stepped down. Gold value goes up because we have mined most of it until we mine asteroids. But gold and silver have, of course, gone down, right? To be fair, I've never pulled up like a literal gold pricing thing. I never have done that. Tim Apple's been defeated? Yes, RIP Tim Apple. Not RIP, he didn't die. I take it back. Wait, no, I didn't mean that. That's not what I meant. That is not what I meant. I did not mean like, no. I didn't mean he died or something. That is not what I'm saying. Yeah, oh, I was reading Grumpy's messages and subconsciously said the same thing. Yeah, no, he did not die. No. It's not RIP Team Apple. I'm thinking back to like a couple streams ago where I was laughing at all those like Polymarket and Kalshi things and how there was one that was like, when is the Apple CEO gonna step down? Well, funny. Funny you should say that. Oh, I see. Okay. Well. Boxer said it, so it must be true. He is stepping down. There are plans. Who is this fucking streaming guy who I keep seeing his face in all these thumbnails of these videos? It's drama stuff, and I listen to some of it, and it's like not. I don't want to comment on drama stuff that I know nothing about. So I'm not saying his name, but oh my, who is this dude? Who the fuck is this? I think a couple people in chat mentioned him a couple like streams ago. That's why he quit. He put all his money into stepping down.
Well, everyone, you might have heard the news. Apple's making its biggest.
No,
news
not
in
9 to
over
5
a
Max,
decade
sorry.
with
I just want something simple.
The end of an era for Apple. The CEO stepping down. Tim Cook transitioning to the executive chairman.
Apple.
He's led the company since taking over for Steve Jobs in 2011. Let me bring in Christine Romans, who's joining us now.
Wow.
This dropped right as we were coming on the air, Christine, and it's super interesting here. You know, Apple's been doing well lately. Why the change now? What's going on?
You know, Tim Cook has 15 years at the head of a storied American company, and really the run has been remarkable. He is seen as one of the most, if not the most successful tech CEO in history. And the stock, if you own Apple shares, you like to buy to that Apple, because Apple shares are up 1,700% since he became the CEO. These jobs, this kind of job at Apple doesn't change very often. I mean, he took this job over from, you know, Steve Jobs, who was a legend, right? And really kind of larger than life. And a lot of people said, how is Tim Cook going to be able to make his own mark on this company? And he really has. So this is kind of a transition a lot of us have been waiting for and wondering when it would happen. He's staying on running the company this summer and then transitioning.
Yeah, I hate when they do puns like that in the news. I understand. Yeah,
Christine,
yeah, I got it.
Is there anything we should read into about what this says for the future of Apple? Like, is this just an executive sort of transition? Because I think people, listen, Apple is like a part of a lot of people's day-to-day
He's heading
lives.
for his bunker bet. Oh no! Wait, is this a predictor that something bad is going to happen? Oh no! That's one way of thinking about it. You're not wrong.
2001. And they say he was instrumental in products that so many of us use.
Yeah, I didn't dislike Tim Apple at all.
Disrupted how we use technology and how we use communications, you know, like the iPhone, the AirPods, and a lot of other things as well. So just think how the rapid pace of change since John Turnus came to the company in 2001, since Steve Jobs has been for 15 years the head of this company. It's just kind of
that's not new at all. It's been a thing like
for
like
Apple that has had
20 years.
Quite a run over the past 15 years under Tim Cook.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories.
Thank you. Wow, that was informative. Anyway, yeah, Tim Apple. And say it was new. I thought you said news. Oh, I thought you said new puns, like it was offensive. Like the new puns, these new age puns. You complain a lot about like young people, so I don't know. In my brain, I was just like, he's probably talking about the new age news. Anyway. Let's see. Thank you, Balloon Hands. Hope you do too. Exactly. Weird puns as newspaper headlines. Altman saw the writing on the walls. The writing being a Molotov cocktail being thrown in his home window. So I know nothing about Sam Altman. I know the name enough to know that when you say Altman, you mean Sam Altman. I'm assuming, I could be wrong. But I don't know anything about him. Zero. Zilch. I don't know what company he's a part of or associated with or what he owns or doesn't own. I know nothing. OpenAI. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Altman saw the writing on the walls, the writing being a Molotov cocktail thrown into his home window. They see revolution coming in the face of ever-encroaching imperialism. Yeah, but I feel like anyone in those positions probably would have the foresight, or probably has been capable of having the foresight that something like that would occur for a long time. I just wonder why now, you know? He murdered an employee. Who? Sam Altman? Which one was Sam Bankman-Fried? Which one was that? Malignant narcissists be like. Real and true. Real and true. He had one executed? Do I want to add? That was Sam Altman's name before ChatGPT changed his name. I don't know if you're joking or not. I actually don't know. Queer icon Sam Altman. They hate to see gay men. They hate queer representation. They hate it. They hate to see us win. They hate to see it. That's less of a wild conspiracy theory than it sounds like, by the way. Which part? Hi, what's up, Jerison? Hello, Frixer and Chant. That's a good one, I like that. That's a good one, I like that. But yeah, I did discover that there's a whole side to YouTube of people who just talk about coins. A fun coin that people seem to be really fond of are the Australian Lunar New Year coins, the 1 ounce silver Australian lunar ones, and the Chinese Panda 1 ounce silver coins. Very popular coins. And the Canadian maple leaf, which I think is 1 gram of gold. I don't remember. This is before I went to sleep last night, but people are really passionate about these coins. Perfect time to take Buncoin public. Exactly. Here on the FTB, FTL, I forget. Some big trading platform that is basically just a Ponzi scheme. I should know what that is, but I don't. I don't remember. Buncoins, let's go! Let's see. Sam Bankman-Fried. American entrepreneur who's convicted of fraud and related crimes in November 2023. Sam Bankman-Fried founded the FTX cryptocurrency. Oh, FTX. I got you. FTX. Sam Bankman-Fried Altman. Triple last name? Got you. I knew it was FT something. It was 4x. He was involved with 4x. Grok greater than ChatGPT. I don't touch Grok with a 10-foot fucking pole. Hi, what's up? Tobin, Len, Kenobi. The one person I know who unironically references Grok, like they just won't use anything but Grok, but they can't explain why. They're just like, AI is trash, but then they're like, but I asked Grok, and I'm like, are you good? Not you specifically, the person. Grok is okay, better at coding than I thought it would be. You know, Grok is the worst one. What makes it the worst? ChatGPT early like Sam Bankman-Fried. Didn't you just trash Grok for no reason? What do you mean? What do you mean didn't I just trash it for no reason? I said I don't touch it with a 10-foot pole. What does that have to do with my anecdotal experience of someone saying that they use it? When they say they don't like AI. Look at my eyebrows, thank you. Y'all remember Bernie Madoff? I know the name. This AI shit is not gonna pan out. I can't even drive yet. I think it's a little more complicated than that. I don't think it's that simple. I come from the era of the first AI bot on the internet. Smarter Child. Smarter Child, that sounds very familiar. I remember there was something called Cleverbot. It by no means was actually AI. There was also something called SimSimi. The bubble is gonna burst. Yeah, why do people like Grok? What is so special about Grok? Smarter Child? Wait, what is that? No, what the hell's Cleverbot? No, Cleverbot. Cleverbot. Yeah, I do remember that. I forgot about that. Yeah, I do remember people saying that happened. Smarter Child was AOL semester, I think. Really? When was that? When did that occur? I really like that Halo 1.3 AI. Those elites know how to move in a fun and engaging way. If you asked her what her name was, she didn't say Cleverbot, she'd say Cleverbert. Cleverbert? Weird, okay. As in setting up super dangerous data centers. Okay, interesting. AIM ancient chatbot from the early aughts. Let's see, because I did use AIM, not, you know, I wasn't really using it in the early aughts, so to speak, but I did use AIM. Let's see. Smarter chat, but that sounds familiar. Okay. Popular witty AI chatbot from 2001. Oh. Active on AIM, MSN, and Yahoo Messenger. Created by ActiveBuddy, it had over 30 million users answering queries for news, stocks, and weather with a sarcastic personality. Oh my gosh. Often considered a precursor to modern AI like Siri. It was bought by Microsoft in 2006 and retired. Wow. And another thing, I'm not old. Don't put in the article, I'm old. No, I remember the name for sure. That did sound familiar. I don't think I ever used it, but wait, when did it stop being a thing? Launched in 2001, late 2000 in some context. I don't know what that means. In some context, just say 2000. An AOL Instant Messenger AIM and later Yahoo and MSN becoming a staple of early 2000s internet culture. Functionality, while it could provide useful information, 97% of its usage was inane chat. Users chatting with it for fun, often trying to outsmart it. Was it that difficult to outsmart it? Silly, stupid game. There's no sidebar on Wikipedia for what apparently it was. It says Smarter Child was, like, past tense, but it doesn't clarify when it stopped. ActiveBuddy changed its name to Colloquies, not Colloquius, but Colloquius, briefly Converse Agent, and targeted development of consumer-facing enterprise customer service agents, which the company marketed as automated service agents. Microsoft acquired Colloquies. Colloquy, maybe that's what it's supposed to be. Colloquy. In October 2006, and proceeded to decommission Smarter Child and kill off the automated service agent business. Well, okay, well, there you go. ActiveBuddy. This again says past tense, but it doesn't say when the when it actually stopped being a thing. Damn. Okay, well, yeah, I missed the mark on this, unfortunately. The name was familiar, though. I must have watched, like, a video about it. Let me grab that cat's eye. Oh, if they have custom codes, you know we've got to add it. Okay, cat's eye, X dress to impress. Lana? She's part of the horror aspect. She's watching Gnarly. Then what?
They could describe everything with one single word.
Really?
You know? Like roboty, robotics, fried chicken.
Oh, thank you, Blackberry King. I appreciate it.
This song.
I did see some of their Coachella stuff, yes.
God, is this real? Oh, we're in a session tonight. Gang, gang.
I mean, that does look like Laura.
Oh my God, this song's so lit. Congratulations. Now you be like, gang, 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 gang.
Makes me pull my hair out when I troubleshoot something. It's like click setting something and the button literally doesn't exist. That's why like I really fucking don't love I really don't love AI because it tells me things that just are not. It sounds like it's just trying to like say words, which I know it kind of technically is. When am I joining Cats? I can't. My Hive audition wasn't good enough. We don't talk about the Hive audition. Yeah, it wants to not offend you. That's what it wants to do. This was crazy. It's interesting they still have them in the Cat's Eye promo. Abby, okay, listen. At least Abby got in. Listen, I already went through all the training. I was just too advanced for all that. I think that's exactly what they want to look like, Black Dragon. You can ask it to offend you? Yeah, but I don't want it to offend me. I want it to be right. This video is wild. Yeah, I'm trying to process it. Pretty much, Grumpy, yeah. Gnarly. No, what I mean is like if it says to you, oh, click this and then click this. And I'm like, bitch, that's not there. It's just wrong. And it's just trying to make me happy. It's just trying to say words that make me happy. And I'm like, no, like, I just want you to be right. Like, just be correct. Like, just, that's all I want. Like, I don't even want to be using this shit, but if it gets to the point where I can't even Google anything anymore because they fucking make everything impossible. And I was gonna say, they don't really index things, but of course they're indexing things. They just don't have them searchable by us. Because they want to get us hooked on asking AI bullshit. That's what they want. Anyway. Yeah, we could do the Roblox DTI stuff. But I do obviously want to play Tomodachi Life. They don't encourage any sort of your own research anymore. Not at all. I never liked BTS hot take. First time I saw a BTS video, it was before they were like internationally like popular. They were just another like random, you know, K-pop group from one of the companies that like was small. That's all I thought of them as. I'm like, oh, this is just a really small K-pop company. Because the big ones at that time were JYP, SM, and YG. You like Tomodachi? Yes. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Tobin. And the thing about Googling things before is like, if you knew what you were looking for, like, you would type the phrase that you wanted to find on a web page. Now you have to phrase everything as a question. Which I hate. Who is this fucking... Okay. A couple streams ago, you guys were like, there's streamer drama with this one guy. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy that I'm getting all these stupid fucking thumbnails for. They're saying he's like... anime boy, like... he... Apparently this is like for like days. Like 4 days. This is all over my shit. I like skimmed through one video. I don't know who this is. Alright, Roblox, do your thing. Open up. Okay, we're on a new round. How long have I been live? 1 hour, 47 minutes, and 6 seconds. Okay. The fuck does that say, Jerison? Oh, yeah, that guy. Sykkuno, what the fuck is that about? Listen, I don't know what's going on there. I don't want to pretend I get it, because I don't. Your makeup is perfect. You know what's crazy, Dystopian? I was talking earlier about how I actually fucked it up today. I didn't care enough to try to do anything about it. I have a palette where it's just like, it's basically like my highlighter and like a bronzer on like either side, and there's like a blush in the center. And they look exactly the same, and they're on the same side, or like not the same side, but the same size. And I wasn't looking. And I got the bronzer and I put it where I put the highlighter. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I don't hate it. It's just not, I don't really... I realized like halfway, I'm like, this just doesn't look very shiny, you know? And I looked back down at the palette and I realized I'm like needing the bronzer. I'm like, oh. Well, I guess our opinions don't always get along. Oh, I don't think it looks bad. You know, it's just literally was not... I wasn't attempting to do it, you know? Okay. Don't worry, I hit my head with the flat iron this morning. Finger off's true, dude. It happens. It happens. I have had my moments wrestling flat irons for sure. Happy accident. True. Why does Sakuno sound familiar? Because you probably had a bunch of like streamers or people just like spamming his stuff. There's like so much. Okay, 6 minutes to complete the outfit. I'm gonna do good. I'm gonna do good. I swear to God. K-pop? Can I do Wonyoung? No, people are gonna hate me if I do Wonyoung. Let me know if it's lagging. I feel like that's not really her skin tone. On second thought, maybe I don't know her skin tone at all. Okay, whatever, that's good enough. What would she wear? Wait, I could look up a specific photo. Hold on. Is it too much to ask for a full image of this outfit? Apparently so. All these Instagram... Okay, found one. Okay. Oh, that's... OBS, you're funny. That's not how that should work. Silly OBS. Oh, I'm wasting so much time. Listen, I'm gonna do good though. There's no way. I literally can't not do well here. It's not possible. Anyway. We're gonna attempt. Okay, I gotta fucking hurry. It's like Toll, so like that's not gonna work, I don't think. Okay. Can I alter this in some way? Yes. I don't even know what that second part is. Oh. That's not perfect, but I'm not gonna mess around experimenting here. Also does not look like her, but again, not gonna mess around here. This really does not look like her. Can we use like that? No, there's no adjustments we can do on that. No, I'm gonna mess up if I try to mess with it. I tried. I think, okay. Listen. The vision is there, that's all I can say. It's not letting me crop, I hate this. It's perfect. Yes, thank you. Or who's the girl in the black dress? It's Won Young! Oh my god. I'll show you guys the video for that after. The theme was K-pop. Roblox, yeah, there's a cat's eye. Her face is 2 pixels tall. Okay, listen. I said it was Won Young! Anyway. I literally said it. I need to take pictures of the way that my settings are for that. Am I posing? Fuck. Two roomies? My bad was okay, you're good. Okay. They're all the roomies are gonna get. I got third. Wait, I actually didn't do bad.
5 hexadecimal cheered. X100.
Okay. Maybe they recognize what I did there. Yo, thank you so much, Hexadecimal, for the 100 bits. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, as the cat sound music is playing.